Hello Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 12th going to the 18th of June. So let's have a little look together and see what's going on for you guys. Thank you. For Scorpio, please. Ooh, and just one more. Ooh. Okay. For Scorpio, please. All right, overall energy, please, for Scorpio. What the hell is this? I feel like some of you might be self-sabotaging emotionally. That's what's coming through. Like for some of you, you might be holding on to maybe some emotions that aren't yours. Maybe you are holding on to past situations that really hurt you, like emotionally. And this could be causing you to sabotage a relationship. I think you have a lot going on. So if you need some time out to yourself, then definitely go for it. The first thing I heard with your reading was like, let go and let God, like let the universe do its thing. Kind of like going with the flow is going to be very helpful for you because your first card in the Oracle deck is the Fates. And this is really where we rely on the universe and let the universe do its thing. We feel protected by the universe. So things are going to start happening in a very divine way. And it's best to kind of let that unfold. It does come through with a bit of like an awakening of some kind. Regeneration comes through here and is like things are going to really kind of shake up for you. But if you're trusting in the universe, then you will know that this is a good thing, even if it doesn't look like it at first. Regeneration is about removing yourself from situations that are no longer good for you. This is a kind of like root chakra energy as well. So this could be limited beliefs or whatever, but regardless, you are protected. The universe is taking you away from anything negative. You will know about this before it happens. You'll know that something is not really good for you. But it's just a matter of like if you remove yourself from it or the universe is going to do it for you kind of thing. So if you don't have the strength, then trust in the universe to give you that strength and to help you with something, okay? You don't have to do things on your own is what I'm picking up on. For some of you, you are going to be meeting a soulmate because after the Fates and regeneration comes through, we have loyal hearts coming through, which is beautiful. It's about, meeting a match here, meeting eye to eye with somebody who's very like-minded, very similar to you. Even if there are differences, this kind of gives me like yin and yang energy. It's kind of like you might have a lot of differences, but it does teach you about, it kind of balances you out almost. It's the energy I'm picking up on. On the bottom of the deck, you also have breathe. So this is really about focusing on yourself. So maybe you are being guided to focus on you, and this is how you're going to go with the flow, is really about protecting your own energy and allowing everything else to show itself in the divine light that it needs to. So wherever you feel like something is hidden from you, then just trust in that, like trust in the universe to show you, whether it's just a fear, because for some of you it is, because what we have, okay, the first card that came up for you, Scorpio, is the Seven of Swords. So this is like a deceitful energy. This is lying and stealing. This is that energy that's coming through in your current energy here. But this could also be self-sabotaging. And if you have been through something in the past that was, very deceitful, something that hurt a lot, then it can carry through in your other relationships here. We have the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Wands, which is emotional baggage, by the way. You are very sensitive at this time, which is not a bad thing, by the way. Don't get triggered by that. And if you are triggered by it, then maybe we have a vulnerability wound, because there's nothing wrong with being sensitive. It just means that you're super open to energies at this time, specifically emotionally. All right, but with the Ten of Wands, there is this exhausted energy that's coming through when it comes down to maybe your emotions. So Seven of Swords could be avoiding something, self-sabotaging something. I'm just going to clarify this one more time. You have the Ace of Wands and the Five of Cups, which is a card of disappointment. And for some of you, I do believe that there may have been some disappointment around somebody, who may have been, well, the Ace of Wands can be a sexual energy. So with that being with the Seven of Swords, some of you may have gone through some deceit. And this has been something that's been super, disappointing for you. All right, some of you might be still holding on to somebody who caused you a lot of pain and was, very deceitful or dishonest. What we have with this energy, because we have the Five of Cups here, as you can see, I've just split it so you can see. There are 3 cups spilled, but there are 2 behind them. So for some of you, you are feeling a little bit dissatisfied with life, but it's almost like there is a loving opportunity that's still around you. There is still some good that we can look at, that we can grow and use to blossom. And with the Ace of Wands as well, this is about a new opportunity being given to you. So for some of you, if someone's showing you their true colors, then believe them. All right. And if that means you have to let go of somebody, then that's just what you have to do. Don't force anything. Don't try to control situations that are showing you that they're not worthy. This is where the Face comes in and says that all you need to do is love yourself, focus on yourself, and everything else is going to kind of fit in the way it needs to fit in and show itself the way it needs to show itself. If there is somebody around you, for some of you, there is somebody around you who is the soulmate, or you're about to meet a soulmate if you've just let go of somebody. And, maybe your life at the moment has not been going the way that you want it to. Again, we're holding on to a lot of things that may have happened to you already. Or you might be going through a lot of work, okay? And that's really, blocking you emotionally. And it could be causing you to run away from good opportunities or friendships or relationships, because what came out with the Seven of Swords is the Four of Wands, which is a card of celebration. It's a wish fulfillment. It's meeting of the minds. It's an engagement card, okay? So it's also good for socializing and outings. You could be wanting to spend more time in your own energy than to be in this good energy, which is interesting, right? We wouldn't consciously really choose to do something that's not very good for us over something that is. But again, there's some emotions that you're holding on to that might be making things a little bit difficult for you to socialize, to go out and have fun, which is what that Five of Cups is here. We might be really looking at the things that have gone wrong in our life rather than the things that we do still have. The Ace of Wands being offered to you almost. These new beginnings. All right. So let's see the challenges, please, which we're already picking up on, I guess. We have the Eight of Wands coming through, which is interesting. Challenges, please. Yeah, some truth is coming through for some of you. The challenge could be there is some very open and honest communication coming through from somebody here who could be representing this Emperor energy, okay? Divine masculine. This could be a father figure. This could just be a masculine energy. There's an emotional conversation or communication message coming through here that seems to be about somebody else. That could be a challenge for you this week. Or it could be you if you're the Queen of Wands, by the way. The Eight of Wands and Knight of Cups, this doesn't feel painful. This just feels like somebody's been holding back and from some emotions from you. Maybe has not been super emotional or open to you emotionally. I think they're gonna speak to you and open up a bit about their admiration for you, because the Queen of Wands coming through is a very beautiful energy, a very attractive energy. Someone's trying this is a challenge. Why is this a challenge, please? Three of Cups. For some of you, somebody is going to be, for some of you, somebody's going to be very honest with you about something here. The Tower card. It could be about another person. Three of Cups is also my card of gratitude, and this could also just be maybe, someone is paying gratitude towards you and you didn't, realize that they had these kinds of feelings towards you. It's a very and then we have the Ten of Cups here. Could be a Pisces. We have the Hanged Man here. Maybe someone needed to look at something in a different perspective. We have that. What's underneath that? Yeah, the Five of Pentacles being there in the background is like an abandonment wound or feeling left out and cold and disconnected. Maybe someone needed some time away from you to kind of get like that understanding. Maybe they needed some time to themselves, should I say? It's not that it's away from you, it's just they need that time to themselves. So you might have had a bit of a break or an argument in a relationship. By going back to yourself and them doing the same thing, I do believe that there could be a really good connection coming through. All right, what we have is your affirmations and key words for the week, Scorpio. We have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So this is about releasing pride and choosing yourself and understanding that people are a reflection of ourselves at times. So if people are abandoning you, sometimes it's like, okay, so what of yourself are you abandoning, you know? Well, not necessarily, if we are affected by people abandoning us, of course, and see it as abandonment, then it could be reflecting some abandonment that we may have been giving to ourselves. Or the fear of other people abandoning you, again, could be highlighting something to do with yourself. So we have abundance coming through. This is about acknowledging that you are a limitless being and you can manifest whatever you desire in this physical reality. So a lot of you guys, there's a lot of pride coming in, which is a good thing in terms of confidence, being proud of yourself, but understanding that we're all like the same, just in different forms. And there is some abundance coming through when you take pride in yourself, when you are more confident in yourself. All right, any advice, please, for Scorpio? Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. For some of you, the seeds that you're planting, definitely, especially in terms of money or work or career, you are going to see results in this, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is like slowly but surely you're moving ahead. Three of Wands here as well is like this period of waiting for something that you have put the effort into. The Ace of Pentacles coming through is, again, a new beginning or something that you have planted in the past is going to be coming back to you. And that could be what that abundance is. If you've invested finances, resources, time, and energy into something, it's going to pay off for you, okay? So some of you have a really good new beginning or maybe a reconciliation with somebody here, like a forgiving and understanding. Someone is being very honest. But others of you, this Emperor and this Knight of Cups and this Eight of Wands doesn't necessarily have to be with another person as your challenge. This could be really about your life moving forward, and maybe you haven't felt like it's been moving forward in the right direction. Maybe you've been feeling like you're going in the wrong direction. Maybe there is a fear of vulnerability and kind of going through those difficult emotions to get to the other side, which is what the Knight of Cups means to me as well. And the Emperor is taking control, having that confidence with that Queen of Wands as well. So if it's not another person, then maybe you've been feeling really like, I feel like the heat has been on you is what they're saying. With that 10 of Wands, you're feeling a lot of weight is on your shoulders here. There's a lot that you've been going through. There's a lot of things that you've been holding on to also that's been happening. A lot of responsibility, you know. And emotionally, you've been feeling kind of bombarded is the word coming to mind. And that your life is not really moving forward, at least not in a very like smooth way. So when you release those emotions, when you process them and release them, and you trust in the universe, because I think these emotions are coming up because there is this lack of trust in yourself, in the universe, in the people around you, in the way that your life is going, and the fact that it can get better. When you release that lack of trust, when you just accept to go with the flow, I feel like everything seems to end up going into place. You know, you get the truth and clarity that you need. For Scorpio, please. Oh, wow. You have Arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. You also have Forest coming through. It says muddled, unclear thinking, which is kind of reminding me of that 10 of Wands, okay? The Forest did like land with someone is leaving your life. So some of you might be feeling muddled and unclear, like you might be thinking that someone is leaving your life. This may have something to do with February. And that came out with Jug, light-hearted, carefree time. Maybe someone did leave your life, and ever since then you've been feeling muddled and unclear. You will receive good advice from a wise person with the owl. And just remember, you are on the right path regarding some aspect in your life. Things are going to start moving in the right way. You just have to kind of let it. And that's really what I want to say to you guys. Allow things to leave that need to leave. Don't go into anything that you know is bad for you. You are an empath. Whenever this card comes in, you're the tree, right? So you do absorb the things in your surroundings. Well, all human beings do. You know, if you're around the wrong kinds of people, you're going to be doing the wrong kinds of things. And there's a lot of scenarios that can bring up like that. If you're in a wrong job that's not really fulfilling you, then you're going to feel unfulfilled in your life, because that's what kind of, you're taking up a lot of time doing that work. You spend many years of your life working. So if something's really not for you, it's not giving you good energy, then we might actually have to consider leaving something behind, okay? Or detaching from it. All right, but just remember to be proud of yourself. You are abundant. You can do abundant things, but it takes that belief to actually go and get it, okay? All right, Scorpio. So I love you guys. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you guys next time.